Today I'm going to show you how to do the beautifully basic bookmark. This is a really simple stitch pattern. It creates a nice scalloped edging as you work. You don't have to add any sort of border, and we're going to add a cute little flower at the end. For this project I am just using some Craft Smart value yarn. This is an acrylic yarn, but you can use any yarn that you want, and a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. To start, you're going to want to put a slip knot onto your hook, and you want to chain a multiple of 3. So you do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do one more set of 3. So I've got 9 chains, and I'm going to chain one more for the turning chain. We're going to work back into the 3rd chain here. So we're going to skip this stitch, and work right into this one, and we're going to work 3 double crochets. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches and work 3 double crochets into the next. Skip the next 2. You should have 2 stitches left. We're going to ignore that very first one, and we're going to work into this one right here. So we're going to skip 2 and work into the next, leaving this little one on the end alone. Into that stitch right there, we're going to work 3 double crochets. For rows 2 and however tall you want your bookmark to be, we're going to always chain 1, turn, and you're going to find the middle stitch, the middle double crochet of each little double crochet cluster you've done. And you're always going to work into the top of that middle stitch. So I'm going to, here's my first double crochet, here's my end double crochet. That purple one here is the middle. I'm going to work into the top of that stitch, and I'm going to work 3 double crochets. I'm going to skip 2 stitches, and the 3rd stitch should be the top of that middle double crochet from the previous row. But you can always double check that. You skip 2 and you work into the next. And it should always be that middle double crochet. And that's the stitch you always want to work into. Work 3 double crochets. We're going to find that middle double crochet. Here's our first one, so there's our second one. It's also skip 2, work 3 double crochets into the next. Chain 1 and turn. We're going to do the same thing, and you're just going to work this pattern all the way up for as tall as you want your bookmark to be. So remember, on this first cluster, it's basically skip 1 and work into the top of that double crochet that middle double crochet, and you're always going to skip one in the beginning. Once you get that one done, skip 2, and that next stitch should be the middle of your double crochet clusters. Skip 2, and there's the middle over here. Always just working 3 double crochets. Find the next 3 double crochets. One more double crochet, and there we go. So just keep working this pattern, chain 1, turn, and work 3 double crochets into the top of each of those middle double crochets from the previous row. Again, for as tall as you want your bookmark, and then we'll put on a little toggle for our bookmark. Once you have the length that you like for your bookmark, mine is about 7.5, almost 8 inches tall, we're going to chain 30. I have chained 30. You can always sort of line it up where it falls. If you want to add chains, take chains away, that's perfectly fine, completely up to you. I'm going to stick with the 30 chains. To make our little flower, slip stitch back into the 4th chain from the hook, 2, 3, 4. You just want to work back into that 4th chain away from your hook and put a slip stitch. I'm going to chain 3, treble crochet, so wrap twice, find that center of the little loop ring that you just made and work your treble crochet into that. Chain 3 and slip stitch right back into that same space, that little middle of your ring that you made. And I'm going to do this a few more times. So I want 5 petals, so there's 1 petal. I'm going to do this 4 more times. Always working right back in to that center little space that we made. And working around this chain here. You don't want to work on top of it or get it stuck as part of your work. Once you have all of your petals, you can fasten off. I'm going to weave that tail in the tail from the bottom of my bookmark. And how cute is that? A really simple bookmark. These are great for gifts, craft fairs, for yourself. They work up really quickly. And you've got a cute little flower, little accessory to your bookmark. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Till next time, bye.